Another day, another drama. But this time, it's kind of dear to my heart because it has to do with a certain content creator, a certain gacha streamer, a certain degen, a weeb, a fellow otaku, a fellow content creator that I've rated and I've enjoyed his content in the past. If you don't know who we're talking about, here is a quick 48-second clip just to show you what this guy's about.
I can't. Playing these games free to play is the most autistic fucking retard shit I have ever fucking seen in my life. And it actually pisses me off. It actually pisses me off.
Spit King.
Because I could be playing Darkest Dungeon right now. I could be playing Persona right now. I literally could be playing any PvE turn-based fucking game that's 1,000 times better than this fucking dog shit.
Shout out Tonkar Stereo.
I could be playing XCOM 2. Literally anything.
Wait for it. The best is yet to come. Wait for it. Wait for it.
I have a mental illness. I want to swallow. I want to swipe. 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 I want to swipe.
This is the average gacha player's experience when they are forced to play free to play instead of swiping their credit card. So this is the content creator we're talking about, and unfortunately, apparently he's a pedophile. Like yesterday, I was so busy with Jujutsu Kaisen, and there's so much drama happening with the Japanese fans and the local fans about the direction. But this shit was also boiling in behind the scenes. On top of that, there was the the Marvel Rivals, the Kingsman shit, right? So what's critical? Break it down.
I just learned about the whole LACARI thing. Jinkies. So for like about a year or so, I was very offline. I set out to leave these four walls of the old loony bin more often to go breathe in the fresh air and really appreciate the Lord's land out there in the real
Touching
world.
grass.
So I was missing a lot of like the happenings in the internet space and all the drama for the most part. But over the last month or so, I've fallen off the wagon. I put the needle back in my arm to a certain degree because I wanted to see all the craziness going on in the world to stay up to date with everything that was happening.
Oh boy,
and
that's a mistake.
I've been much more online now and seeing a lot more of these kind of things. And today was a doozy with everything that just happened with a streamer named LACARI. LACARI is a streamer I've been loosely familiar with for a while, and I know he had built up a reputation for being like a turbo maximum overdrive gooner, like a self-proclaimed hentai connoisseur, basically setting the goon dial to freaky mode.
Yeah, I mean, my understanding of LACARI is that, like, he used to... What kind of content did he do? I think there was a lot of OTK, if you know about that, like, streaming group, right? Back in the day, the relationship with Miskiff and all that stuff, and his coming up to prominence. He's been streaming for a while. He does gaming streams, but he's like a gacha content creator that also gooned too close to the sun, and he leaked something.
And today on stream, he accidentally leaked his notepad that was filled with despicable and disgusting shit.
K-feeds.
This is the moment.
Wait to list of champions.
And the craziest thing is, as a notepad is about to come up, there was no drama with this guy. There was nothing. There was absolutely no drama or any sort of ill will of people wanting to cancel this guy leading up to it. Literally just another fucking day. LACARI is just chilling. And then the notepad gets brought up. And in a moment, his career is just fucking over. Obviously, can't be showing what's over here. It's greened out for a reason, but if you can read this, it says folder, couples, teens, and many other words that, yikes. That reaction speed was too slow. Let's analyze that. How fast was he? Hold up.
Shit.
K-feeds. Let me at least add to the list of champions that I like.
1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit, Unk! Damn, that reaction speed is cooked. No wonder he fucking sucks at League. No wonder he's fucking hard stuck. Mulling in top lane. What is that reaction speed, bro? His face, though. His face. I want you to look at his face. This is like the moment a streamer realizes it's fucking over. The eyebrow raising up. Look at the subtle difference in the eyebrows. The eyebrows raises up, and he's like, oh, yeah, I gotta move that shit immediately. Anyways, nothing happened. Looks at chat, Nothing happened, guys. Nothing happened. And if you can look at chat over here, this is his chat in the top left corner. This is his chat in the top left corner. Look at their reaction. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Huh? Sus? Wait a minute. Wait, wait. It's womp womp. Womp womp. Wait a minute. Womp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What was that? What was that, bro? Huh? Huh?
The links are censored there, but apparently a lot of people have taken the plunge into looking up a lot of what was revealed here through the LACARI leaks, and what they have found is beyond heinous. Like,
I haven't done my due diligence because I don't want that shit on my computer. I don't know if it's just lolicon content, like hentai dojin, right? Like lolly gore, like rape. Like, let's just talk about this for a second, right? His girlfriend came out and made a statement yesterday. His ex-girlfriend, actually. He was dating a girl, and apparently she made a statement saying there were signs that like that something were bad behind the scenes, and therefore I left it. But in the statement, she mentioned some of the things that she found in his what's it called? In his streaming internet history. This is the statement right here, right? LACARI and I broke up over 1.5 years ago. When we dated, I asked to see his prawn folder because I heard allegations. I did my due diligence when I suspected something was amiss. When I couldn't find anything crazy, I stopped suspecting. Clearly, I was wrong. The worst I saw was NTR hentai, but now I know he could have hid the worst of it. I don't know why people keep associating with me with them when there was a new girlfriend. I'm just getting rage bait into response, so here it is. The NTR hentai, listen. That's still fiction, right? Even if he was gooning to Blue Archive Cunny Lollies getting graped, I would still say, you freaky, but goon in peace and don't hurt real people, right? There is a clear difference in fiction and actual real depictions of children. And what I've been hearing is that like, this is different. This is not dojins. This is not hentai. This is like the real thing?
This is some evil shit we're talking about here. Things like family nudism, apparently. Like that's some real pedophile shit, right?
If you don't know, basically I was confused about that too. Family nudism. And basically, when you hear that, it doesn't just register in your head, right? Well, what family nudism? Is there an entire family just being nude? Basically, it's like, apparently, anytime you see clips or media where like a woman is openly breastfeeding like a child, it gets away based off like an education tag of like, this is, you know, just teaching motherhood and whatever. But those kind of things are like, they're like flags. They're like signals that actual diddlers and shit like latch onto and spread. So it's that kind of territory.
There. Also like teens and animals. In that notepad there, you might have saw one.
Yeah, there was some bestiality stuff.
One of the tabs that said JBT. It was like 500 JBT. Apparently that stands for jailbait teens.
When you say jailbait teens though, is this like 19, 18-year-old girls that are actually legal but pretending like they're underage children? Like what is this?
Like, it's bad. Like really, really bad.
Jailbait. Well, what do you think jailbait means? Why are you going to jail in this context? Because you're diddling, right? You're baiting with that, you know, underage minor characters. That's what's going on.
And after this happened, his stream was calling him out on it. And most people expected him to, in the stream, to like hide the evidence, nuke it, basically banish it to the Shadow Realm and hope that people didn't have enough time to dig into it.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
LACARI, on the other hand, cooked up a different kind of scheme.
Oh.
He streamed for multiple hours after this happened.
Bold move. But you know what? I mean, again, like, especially when you're live streaming, once it's there, it's there. People will take receipts. It's over, right? We've seen countless cases of this shit happening. You can't hide it. So he continued to stream. Okay, I kind of respect that in a way of trying to just say, oh, it's not a big deal and move on compared to just panicking and trying to delete it. Interesting, like, strategy.
And just fucking face tanked everybody that was digging into it and all the people that were rightfully calling him out for how deplorable the shit they found in there was.
You got to realize this is his community too. a community of gooners. I have nothing against gooners. I have nothing against lolicons. If you guys want to goon in peace, go ahead. As long as you know how to differentiate fiction from reality. But like the elite gooners, the generals, this is like a coup, right? This is like a fucking holy shit. Yo, our dictator is actually crashing out. The goon squad is like mobilizing to take their king out.
So he kept streaming through this, and people were obviously researching what the fuck had just been revealed through this notepad and everything on there. And then he was trying to defend himself by saying like, oh, this was sent to me, or oh, it was actually a virus. Or
apparently he blamed it on Miskiff. I don't know how that works. I saw a clip of, you know, Miskiff threatening to sue LACARI, saying like, he's the one that sent this shit to my hard drive. I'm like, what?
This and that, and then the stream, they weren't really buying that load of barnacles, so then they asked him to do something like show his notepad recents to show what else had been on his notepad recently.
Oh.
And apparently he took quite a long time.
I wonder why.
That when requested by his chat.
I wonder why.
According to members that were asking this of him, he was looking at like his other monitor, potentially doing something there, and then eventually he showed his notepad. And the keen observers might notice a little something in front of their peepers that's a bit fishy.
Tectone's not gonna say anything. Tectone's not gonna say anything about this. There's some schizo comments tying Tectone into this. I don't really believe it, but they're kind of I'm not saying Tectone is complicit in the gooner shit. I'm saying like when you have like friends you're close with, it's hard to make drama about them, right? Asmongold himself also says like, no matter how much I cover a lot of drama, when it comes to my friends, I'm not gonna do it, right? It's a personal thing. So if Tectone wants to do it after LACARI, I get it. I understand, right? Soda Poppin come out and said, I wouldn't touch that fucking stick with like a 30-minute poll, right? Yeah, Genazad too. Shout out to Genazad, right? I'm not trying to put him on the hotspot, but you know, fellow member in the gacha community, you know, friends with LACARI and shit. It sucks. It really sucks when, you know, a member in your community that like you thought you were chill with suddenly fucks up with this crazy. Do you even call it a mistake? I mean, it's absolutely a mistake, but it sounds like I'm like creating this like framework of like, oh no, he made a bad decision. Of course it's a bad fucking decision, but like, damn, this should have never fucking even happened, right? It just sucks overall.
Fap for fun? Fap for fun is hentai.
Okay, gotta show you the chat on the top left screen. The chat's reaction. Fap for fun. F, okay.
Hi. Site.
Excuse me?
Fap for fun is hentai. Site.
Yo, I can't do it on this, right? Nah. You guys go search it. Chat, let me know if Fap for Fun is indeed a hentai site that you guys are aware of. True, yes or no, yes or no. Bro, GG, Fap for Fun, lol, deleted evidence, huh?
You also visit Fap for Fun? Yeah, I downloaded a lot of that shit. Couple?
You downloaded a lot of that shit, huh? Okay, alright.
Okay.
Couples.
That's literally
Bald.
Is that not that's the file with the sus shit in it? Like,
what's the issue with the couple stuff?
But it has a bunch of sus shit in it.
Okay. Show note. This is crazy. So this is actually insane how like this like we're witnessing his like last moments before he gets fucking perma'd on Twitch and Kick. Isn't that crazy? Bro is gone on Kick as well simultaneously. And like I love Kick. As much as people shit on Kick, I have nothing wrong with Kick. The people want to blame, you know, Kick about gambling and all this like blood money and shit. Like Twitch, you really think they're innocent? Like I hate this like virtue signaling of like, oh, people on Twitch are good and Kick is bad. In fact, Kick I think has better moderation. The Kick staff I've worked with is way more, accommodating and very professional. I love them. But there's a stereotype that, right, when you get disgraced off of Twitch, you go to Kick or Rumble, right? That stereotype. Kick said nah. He got Rumble, I guess.
I don't understand. Like,
show the text files. Age isn't the issue. Just what is this?
When he showed the recents on Notepad, there are 3 new text documents.
3!
And it doesn't take a super sleuth. You don't need Inspector Gadget to come in with some high-level tools in order to crack this case. The most likely reason is because when he looked at his recents in Notepad, there were probably some really awful...
I just need you to know that, like, what you saw leaked is just one doc, just like one section. That's all you've seen, so that's how much he leaked. How much more is there? Do you really think that's it? Right? Anytime shit like this happens and something happens and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened, right? Or like sexual assault cases, right? We're like, oh my god, it's only one victim. No. More show up. That's all you know so far.
Things there that he knew people would pick up.
He said he had 3 terabytes? 3 terabytes? Why does this happen so often? Because streamers are retarded. Straight up. Streamers are very out of touch and retarded, myself included, and you're gonna fuck up.
On. So then he opened some new text documents in Notepad to push those down out of the recents so people couldn't see them. That's the theory. That's just the game theory, but
nice
I
reference.
imagine that's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah?
Anyway, though, his big claim, from what I can tell with all the surviving clips here, is that this is the result of a virus that uploaded this to his computer.
Oh no, the PDF diddler virus. How could Israel do this to LACARI? Yo, LACARI, you gotta take some notes from Hassan, bro. Come on, damage control. Israel, come on, let's go.
And he had already removed it, but unfortunately that damn Windows 11, that dastardly bastard that is
How could
Windows
they do
11,
this?
for some reason kept it around, which is really weird and odd.
How does it end up there? Okay, let me explain what happened.
Okay.
All right.
And this is the best part, when like someone gets caught lying and they try to explain. Because because like, listen, lying takes a lot of skill to come out on top. You have to be composed. You cannot let your emotions override you. You have to be on that Ayana Koji fucking mindset. When you are panicking and you start desperately making excuses, it creates even more contradictions. We've covered this in multiple drama videos in the past of other people lying and how they're so desperate that they keep fumbling and everything that they say constantly contradict. It gets worse and worse. This is the worst thing you can do, try to explain yourself.
I was surfing a site, okay? The shit got downloaded. Like,
Get a lawyer.
I didn't trigger a fucking download. Just got downloaded.
Okay.
I opened up the fucking text document.
Yeah.
I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document.
Yeah.
I deleted the text document.
Windows
I deleted
update
it.
though.
But the problem with Windows 11 is that even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there.
So like, I wonder who's gonna debunk this. You know? This is like the Hassan shock collar stuff where like you start making up lies and then the actual like shock collar like manufacturer is like, shit, like, you know, this is a shock collar, so already it's gonna get debunked.
So it was still there after I deleted it.
Ooh.
I've told you guys 1,000 times that's what happened. Like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I have like a fucking terror, like.
Blue Archive GIF. Animated Blue Archive GIF playing during the middle of a man being ousted as a pedophile is crazy. Would you let a Lolicon babysit your kids? Would you let a Blue Archive enjoyers babysit your kids? Would you let LACARI babysit your kids? You know, listen, again, I'm not saying that Blue Archive people are pedophiles, but there is the stereotype of Lolicons, fictional underage characters, I understand, but an association with like higher likelihood of that crowd being pedophiles. It's just blatant. This is setting the Lolicons back 9,000 years. I just realized. Oh my god. If Moist Critical plays the clip, I'll play the debunk clip in a bit, but like, yesterday we were just talking about how women got held back 9,000 years because of CC and them being nasty to Kingsman. And now we have Lolicons being set back 9,000 years because of LACARI.
3 terabytes of fucking hentai on my fucking hard drive, bro.
3 terabytes.
Like a lot. Sometimes you go to a site, some shit downloads on your shit, you don't fucking want it, you fucking delete it, and that, like, that's just.
I've never had a text file get downloaded onto my computer after visiting a site. But then again, I'm a low level gooner compared to him, right? Like the power scaling here, like who knows?
What happened, man? Okay? Like, that's what happened. I'm sorry, all right? Like,
It's over.
I don't
It's
know
over.
how many times I have to explain this, but that's what happened. Dude, let's just move the fuck on, please.
Was it actually illegal stuff? Yeah. I'm not gonna check it. I'm letting other people do the due diligence, but based on what I've heard, this is not hentai, this is not doujins, this is not fictional, you know, CP, this is real CP apparently.
A very interesting, innovative defense strategy that could make a lawyer throw himself down a set of stairs. So he's saying that he's got 3 terabytes of hentai, which, just take a moment and process
3
that, really
terabytes.
let that marinate. That is an absurd amount of anything to have. This guy is basically compiling the fucking Library of Alexandria for hentai on his devices. That's fucking crazy. But he's saying that,
Bro is the archive in Blue Archive.
you know, like Thanos, it was inevitable that this kind of content would somehow end up on his computer when downloading all this hentai. It happens, you know? Just, it is what it is. And then when he deleted it, Windows 11 went rogue.
How could they do
ghost in
this?
the machine. It wouldn't let the notepad die. Like a necromancer, it revived it. And once again, brought it back to life on LACARI's device. Even though he himself deleted it, he tried to take it down. Windows 11 said no.
How could they do this?
That's the claim, that when he was downloading all the hentai, he noticed that this got downloaded too, so he deleted it. But Windows 11 has a feature that
Debunk it.
kept it around even after he deleted it. And he
Debunk
didn't
it.
plan on having this stuff in the first place. I'm going to tell you, it doesn't really pass the smell test. It is very hard to believe. Now, what is true about Windows 11 and Notepad in particular is if you are working in Notepad and you don't save your work, like if you exit out of it or your computer crashes and you don't save it, Windows 11 can restore it. It will actually restore that even if you didn't explicitly save it. So let me show you what that looks like.
Okay.
I'll open Notepad.
Debunking?
Brand new. The quick, wow. Brown fox jumped over the lazy log. I have clearly not saved. I have not done anything here. I have just typed into this, and you can see that the title matches the text in the document. Now, if I was to close out of it, I haven't saved or anything like that, but if I open Notepad again, it's still there.
Wow.
Even though this is not a document or anything that I have saved, because it will save sessions. In LACARI's case, the text didn't match the title, which means he most likely had a separate title for those sections. And also, he said that he deleted it. If I was to, like, delete this, if I told this, don't save, delete it, Notepad would not restore it. At least, I don't think there's any way for it to, but maybe LACARI's working with a prototype Notepad that refuses to let anything die. It saves all work no matter what you tell it to do. I find it unlikely, but I guess it's possible potentially.
Yeah, benefit of the doubt, but how likely is that? Like fucking 1%?
Actually, here, let's play with that idea again real quick. Let's say LACARI went, I'll just go the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy log again.
What is this phrase? This is like a fucking spelling test, you know, like what's it called? Keyboard, like typing like APM, you know, phrases.
I haven't saved it or anything, but let's just go ahead and pretend that I came here and I said don't save. But once again, to show the whole process, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to close out of this. I'm going to reopen it, and it's still there. Because it does save sessions like that. But if I came over here and I explicitly said don't save, and now I exit out of this, it will no longer open that.
But Windows 11 though. You didn't do a Windows 11 update.
I find his claim very hard to believe.
Right over here. We got a debunk clip apparently. Update on the LACARI situation. LACARI stated that they deleted the disturbing content, and due to a bug on Windows 11, it didn't get removed from the note streamer. Quinn69 tried it out and debunked it, finding no such bug. Yeah, Quinn69 getting in on this shit.
Fucking text document. All right, I was surfing a site. Okay, the shit got downloaded.
The soundtrack, bro.
I didn't trigger a fucking download.
Doke soundtrack.
The fucking text document. I saw what was in it. I deleted the text document. I deleted it. But the problem with Windows
Cunny lollies
is that even
every time LACARI is explaining what's going on, defending himself. I'm not a pedophile. The blue or Lolly animation playing beside his face. Like, it is poetic. It's like, you can't make this shit up. The jokes do write themselves.
Even if you delete the text document, it apparently still stays there. So it was still there.
Quinn?
Cock in ass.
Quinn is definitely more crass than voice critical. You can see that he's not going to be using the typing test, phrases here. He's going with cock and ass.
Etc.
Etc. Sure.
Cock. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm going to delete.
Delete. Yeah.
I'm on the latest update. Let me just check I'm on the latest update.
Sure. Latest update.
I'm on the latest Windows update. Check for updates.
Okay. Sure.
Alright. Man, he needs Notepad+++.
What is this sound? Is this a millionaire? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire soundtrack? Why is this soundtrack like you're about to fucking guess from like A, B, C, D, or like, choose a phone line?
What is he up to, bro? Oh, wait, I got another one. It's a mail. Oh, wait, it's just a. It's antivirus. No, we're good. We're good. I'm on the latest version. Okay.
All right.
There we go. Delete.
Deleted. I wish they would show the whole thing. They're only showing the side of it. And boom, right there. Got him. What's going on?
No, it's not there.
What's going on?
I'm gonna be honest.
Be honest. Be honest. The laugh answers. The bug does exist though, but unfortunately he's screwed either way. I wonder where he got the answer from. The solution, right? He is over explaining. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like you can tell a liar when they're caught and they're trying so hard, desperately trying to explain themselves out, and you can smell the desperation. It doesn't take a genius to kind of realize like it smells fishy, right? Like there's nothing really genuine about this. It feels like a rat squirming out his way and he's panicking. And I think that bro got a solution from ChatGPT. I think that bro literally like asked, Grok or some AI of like, yo, how do I like something like I had a file and it's still here and how do I explain it? Give me an excuse. And it probably gave him this excuse.
$43K.
Fern, another underage girl. Not a lolly though. That's some crazy titties though.
And that's if they think it's like.
The chat is popping off.
Oh my fucking god. Bro, it's not worth it. Just fucking delete my hard drive.
This is him on stream now looking at the legality of lolly in his state, Texas.
Oh, you actually can't goon to lollies in Texas?
He doesn't fully understand what he's looking at, but he can recognize that it's not good.
Really?
And then he eventually says that
lolly shit is actually banned in Texas. No way. But how do you describe lolly though? In a pornographic way, right? Like a lolly in an anime, they're not gonna ban that. Like they're not gonna ban like Blue Archive in Texas. But if it is in a like a pornographic way, then it is.
he's just going to delete his hard drive. It's not worth it. Now, call me crazy. Maybe I'm on the crack pipe, but that just doesn't exactly sound like a statement from an innocent man. Like if you've done nothing wrong and there's nothing suspicious.
Well, no, 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 hold on. So the argument here is LACARI is shocked at the amount of money he'd be fined for gooning to lollies, right? And therefore, this is an admission of guilt. But again, gooning to lollies, I think, again, is not what makes you a pedophile. The lolly in this context, again, are fictional drawings, doujins, hentais, right? The Blue Archive shit, right? Again, if it's a real human being, that's when I think it's absolute. But fictional stuff here, again, I think there is some loose leeway, but still the likelihood of him being an actual Diddy after all of this shit, it's pretty high, right?
Illegal or like pedophilic or anything like that, why would you then be saying that you're going to delete your hard drive? It's not worth it. That's very fishy, I'll tell you. And again, from that leak, from that notepad, the things that have been allegedly turned up from all of it are fucking unforgivable. Like really disgusting, terrible shit. And him then saying, like, you know, just delete the hard drive, it's not worth it. Again, that doesn't really seem like behavior from someone that has nothing to hide.
I'm joking about it. What the fuck, dude? What are you just writing your own narrative? You're just writing your own narrative, man. What the fuck else do you want me to do? What do you want to do? I'm so sorry. I didn't do anything.
I would say that he's crashing out and like he's going down a mental collapse is what I'd say if I was a tourist to LACARI though. Because again, I showed you that original clip before we played this video, right? This is an average day for LACARI. I think he is panicking, but his reaction here, it's a normal stream for him.
I didn't fucking do anything. That's why I'm not fucking crying and sobbing, bitch. I didn't fucking do anything.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. That's why I'm not crying. Instead, I'm yelling and screaming, defending myself.
Dumbass. You just want me to be guilty so fucking bad. Shut the fuck up, retard. Jesus fuck.
This is like Yagami at the end of Death Note. Does it feel familiar, guys? You know? It's over. Everyone knows. Your name was not in the Death Note. Everyone now sees the Death Note and your name wasn't in it, and now people are accusing you, and he's saying, what do you mean? No, what are you talking about? It's not.
Fucking Christ, I'm so sick of this. You want me to be guilty so fucking.
Yeah, like I said, he continued streaming for hours, so obviously people were talking about it for a long time. He snaps eventually and kind of goes ballistic about it, saying like he didn't do anything. Again, I find that kind of hard to believe given everything that happened on stream, at least from the surviving clips that are out there from it. It does not look good. This looks fucking
terrible.
Awful. And LACARI got a ban on Twitch for all of this.
Temporary ban, not a perma. Okay, this is significant. So, I mean, y'all know Dr. Disrespect, right? I mean, what about the president of the United States? I think LACARI will go to the White House now. What about EDP? You know, what about him? Is he still around? As in, like, I don't think this is actually going to be the end of LACARI as long as LACARI continues to make content. A lot of people get in drama. People forget about him, move on. People have been, you know, like, what's it called? They've been blamed for even worse shit. I know how you can say even worse than pedophilia. I don't want to do like a fucking tier list power ranking, you know, these vile, heinous deeds. But if it's a temporary ban, he's going to be back on Twitch pretty soon. And even more content's going to come out of this.
Apparently he even got banned on Kick. I don't know if he like actively streams on Kick or if that was like a preemptive thing from Kick because they thought he'd go over there after he got banned on Twitch. I don't know. But if you try and go to LACARI's Twitch account, it has been removed as of right now, in light of everything that happened during this stream.
Temporary.
Again, I find it unlikely that this unfolded the way LACARI is claiming that it did, but I guess we'll see. I'm assuming there will probably be, you know, an...
Let's think about this. We have a chronically, you know, horny gooner degenerate who have 3 terabytes of hentai and pornographic material on his hard drive. He somehow is also in possession of these sus links and is now blaming it on the Windows update and shit that other people have also tested and have turned out to be false. Come on. There's a smoke in the mountain and you're telling me there's no fire? You gotta call a spade, right? Now, you're never gonna be absolutely sure with stuff like this, but it's like a 99% scale, right? So yeah, sure, benefit of the doubt, okay. But the likelihood? You would have to be fucking retarded to tell me that like this is the other way around.
Actual kind of investigation here, judging by what was allegedly found in some of that leaked from LACARI. Anyway, I had to yap about this a bit. Fucking crazy, man. That's really about it. See ya.
Crazy shit, and it's very... It sucks because like I enjoy LACARI's content. I think that he is very explosive and emotional, and his crash out content is very fun. And you know he does the anime gotcha stuff, and we're in that niche. And again, right? I've been following this guy for a while. Yep, the drama tubers are already there. WestJet already 1 hour ago. The LACARI files just dropped. Yep, and you're gonna see more videos like this. Yep, there's still Hero Hey still covering Hero Hey's gonna be dropping a LACARI video pretty soon, bro. Is it healthy that I have absolutely no clue who this is? Yes, it is very healthy. I never hear most of these streamers until they get caught. Yeah, I mean, even though LACARI is still like the top 1% of streamers, right? I think he's averaging, I think he peaks at anywhere around like 10,000 viewers, but also has like an average of 1 to 2K consistently. That's very strong. I think that is a top streamer. Not the craziest streamer, but it's pretty niche in this, you know, in this space. Therefore, people are not going to be aware. A modivist saw the first note leak and immediately unmodded himself and asked to be banned. 24-hour ban, the best we can do, Twitch president. Banned on Kick. Yeah, he did everything they saying he did. 3 terabytes, dude is Goons Day prepping. Not gonna lie, I thought this was a follow-up to the rival tournament situation. I just tested out if what he was saying is true. Notepad would have simply said, cannot find the file. When it gets so bad that I have 3 terabytes of hentai on my hard drive. And you know what? It's just sad. It's sad. And why would you do this on your streaming computer? I'm not... Like, right here, I'm not talking about the moralities or the ethics behind it, right? Because this is going to sound like I'm trying to coach him on how to fucking hide his tendencies better. But just thinking about this, why would you do this on your main computer? You shouldn't do it at all. But, like, you did this shit on your main streaming computer? That's fucking retarded. Like, did he want to get caught? Was it, like, the thrill of the chase? Is he power tripping and thought he could just get away with it? Because, like... I mean, there's been countless situations. Like, remember the Atriox incident? I love Atriox. I love his content. I think that his value as a content creator, delivering us content about marketing and business and just like politics and economics way is amazing. But remember the frame? We was alt-tabbing the fucking, the AI porn, you remember, on his main computer? That shit, one frame like that, right? One alt-tab, it's over. Countless situations have happened. And this guy, he gooned too close to the sun. This is Icarus. Gooning too close to the sun, and now I'm honestly excited to see what happens after this because he's not permanently banned. Is he gonna come back? And if he does, like, he's always been kind of a lolcow in the way that people shit on him and want to get a reaction out of him. And this, I think, is going to definitely push it over the edge. Please go check out Moist Critical. Link to the video here. With your help, maybe this small YouTuber can reach 18 million subs. See you next time.